Good morning. Welcome back to Breakfast with Brad. We've got a bright, shiny morning this morning, and we're getting closer to seeding every day. Today we're going to talk a little bit about implement drift. We spent time on precision. We've got precision tools. Many of you are using AMS products to operate the tractor, SF1, SF2, SF3, and many even with RTK to keep this seeding unit where it belongs in the field. However, there's some physics that play into keeping the machine where it belongs. We want to go through that just a little bit this morning. We're going to use both a toy demonstration and the real drill to go through a couple different things. So the first thing to think about is when we start adding a big cart behind and an anhydrous tank behind, all of that is weight. And as we take the unit through the field, the weight of that unit affects where our seeding unit ends up. So if we use the demonstration here today, and we all know when we go up the field that the unit pulls on it. That's a no-brainer. We understand that. But as we go down the field is when many people start to get themselves in trouble. So when we're heading down this field, things start to roll away on us, don't they? And so as that happens, you'll see that the cart starts to push the drill down the hill. So when that happens, the drill starts to go sideways. And when that drill goes sideways, if any of you have ever operated a semi-truck, you know what jackknifing's like. It continues and it continues. Well, how does that affect what we're doing? Obviously, the drill's going to be in a different position than we want it. But the other thing that can happen on a seeding tool is the rows will have off spacing. And if it gets bad enough, the back opener will end up in the front fertilizer row and no seed will grow. And a lot of guys have called me and said, Brad, I got 20-inch spacing. I must have had a plugged opener run somewhere and then all of a sudden it works again. Well, if we pan on over to the openers and take a quick look here in the bright sunny morning, we'll understand that this opener here, if we back up with the camera just a little bit, will actually end up, or this opener will be a better demonstration, will end up all the way into this fertilizer trench. The drill will go crooked enough that this will end up in there. When that happens, no seed grows. The solution, a couple things to look for. Make sure that these are tight and haven't moved on your frame. We want these to be exactly centered on the machine. Where the machine hooks to, or the cart hooks to the machine, we want it to be symmetric. If it's off one way or another, it's going to force the drill this way or this way, and that's pressing on it. Make sure you don't have any bends in your hitch tubes. If you've turned too short over the years, or if your son's been home and operating it and forgot to tell you, you might find that that's bent. Lastly, we want to make sure we have adequate weight. These wheels have to stay on the ground. That's the only thing that keeps that jackknifing from happening. We do that a couple of ways. We want to keep only the downforce on the openers that's required. Any more lifts the frame. Secondly, in the middle of the drill, we want to add weights. There's a spot there for weights. The bracket's already on there. The camera will show you the spot right here. We can add about 12 to 14 weights. That keeps the main frame of the drill down on the ground. It keeps it operating straighter as we go. Try those tricks. And a lot of what we talked about is specific with this drill, but it applies to all big units when we're carrying a lot of weight as we're going through those fields. And just remember, for those of you who have the flat fields and this doesn't apply, you didn't get as much land as the guys with the hills. With that, we'll see you next week with Breakfast with Brad.